Hey guys, it is Booligan with Booligan Airsoft and Airsoft Insider Magazine, taking another real steel firearm look at Trogdor. If you may recall, Trogdor was a man. No, he was a dragon man. But in my case, Trogdor is a 1926 numbers matching hex receiver Tula manufactured ex-Dragoon Mosin Nagant that I ruined anything resembling resale value on by cutting a foot of the barrel off, by cutting a bunch of the fore end off, by threading it for a 5/8 by 24 muzzle device, and by fitting it with this nice juicy compensator. To add a little bit more heresy to the build, I wanted to go with an extended magazine. And I tried two of them out, and you'll notice there's one that I have installed on here that, well, it looks weird. I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks kind of funky. It's because it's designed to be a grip as well. It's from a company called Heartland FFA, and I'm gonna have a link for this guy on the information section in this video. It's not terribly expensive, coming in around like 30-40 bucks, and it increases my capacity to 10 rounds. And, well, I'm gonna shoot it, obviously, but counting down, got one in there to actually eject it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It actually fits and it feeds all 10 rounds, which is more than I can say for the other one that I tested. I tested 2 different versions of this other one and it didn't work. I couldn't get any more than 7 rounds in it. It looked better than this. I loved the way that thing looked. It was a nice little straight design, coming straight off, didn't have these funky ribs or anything like that on it. But it didn't work. So what's the good, or what is the use of a product that looks pretty but doesn't work too well? This one, as you can see, works extremely well. It's easy to load. It's easy to load with stripper clips. It gives you a place to rest your hand if you shoot this style. Personally, I keep my arm up here when I'm shooting, so I don't have too many concerns with it. The only thing I would change on this realistically is the aesthetics. I just would smooth it out, make it look more like an AK mag, maybe add some reinforcing ribs in it or something like that, but keep this curve. Now, this thing is very easy to install. I would uninstall it and reinstall it, but I don't have the tool with me to do it. But you basically take your old magazine base out, pop this guy in, and then get a screwdriver in there to lock it in place. It uses an actual follower right here, and a very nice coil style spring going all the way down, and because of that curve, so we can pull that follower out. There we go. So you see, you got a follower and an actual spring instead of just a funky spring to hold the whole thing in. And that guy is retained using the interrupter. So if you want to add a little bit more firepower to your Mosin without ruining anything, I mean, there is the concern that where it sits here, where it hits the lower part of the receiver, it is probably going to rub off the finish. So if you want your thing to be cherry and keep it looking absolutely stock, keep it looking absolutely stock. Don't go crazy with it. Don't add something like an extended 10-round magazine to your 90-year-old Mosin. But if you want to add some additional firepower, have the ability to blow 10 rounds through this thing without having to reload, this is absolutely the one to get currently, in my opinion. I'd love for the other one to work better, but it just didn't in my testing. And I tested 2 different models. I lubed it, I tried it dry, I tried it wet. I tried it with different rounds, I tried it with stripper clips, I tried it without stripper clips, and I just could never get it to work reliably with more than 7 rounds. This guy, 100% of the time, works every time, all 10 rounds. So many thanks to them for sending us these to check out. And I happen to have 2 of these. Obviously, I only have one Mosin. So I think I'm going to give that away. So if you are interested in winning one of these guys, in the comment section of this video, post up your Mosin's information. If you've got a Mosin, I want to hear what year it is, I want to hear where it's made, and I want to hear what other ridiculous plans you have for it other than just slapping on a mag. So post that up, and in the not too distant future, I'm going to pick a winner, and they're going to get one of these guys for free, which is everybody's favorite price. So builds like this, again, would not be possible without you guys. So many thanks for watching, and stay tuned when we take this fully loaded bad boy to the range, maybe even an indoor range, and set some massive fireballs out and see how it shoots. So thanks for watching.